Alright, what is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary, and we are back for Let's Make It Work episode 2. And thank you everybody for watching the first one, giving me the feedback. And we are back on day 2. And if my neck looks like a little stiff, I slept on it wrong or something in it. All day long, I can't turn my head. It's crazy. But anyways, so we just collected our Lifesteal gauntlets. We're going to get a ring here now. Pretty stoked about that. And daily login rewards. Day 30 is Haikatoon. That's going to really help us out. She has a speed aura by 19%. Got an ancient shard coming up. Day 60 is Yaga. Whatever. What is this? Dark Aethel. She's meh. So we got some good stuff coming up. Now, I did make some progress in the account yesterday, everybody. So that is pretty solid. What I did here I'll show you here in a minute. Goodie bag pack. You done with the offers? Polarium. Alright, so we'll pick up our mystery shard. We'll grab our goodie pack. And I was able to get up to level 21. I was like second or third in the tournament, but I hit a wall in the campaigns, which usually about where, if I remember right, where you hit the walls. Felwyn's Gate. I don't know why, because it's all reds. They're all opposite affinity. Most of the time you have magic affinity. So running into that sucks. So I can't get past the boss. So I decided to farm Durham's Forest, because Durham's Forest has two pretty good raiders in it. Spear Host, who has a speed affinity in all battles by 10%. She also removes all debuffs from allies and places block debuffs. So that's pretty solid. And then Greybeard. Greybeard isn't bad at all. Defense in dungeons by 30%. Places shield buff on this champion for 2 turns. Has an 80% chance of placing a counterattack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Not bad. Right here, attacks all enemies. 25% chance of placing the freeze debuff for 1 turn. He's a defensive based champion. So, maybe he can do some crowd control for us. So either one of those I was okay with. So when we went, if I can get the hell out of here. No. If we come here to our champions. Now, I worked hard and I got Kale up to 4-star. When I was grinding out, I made some food. Now, I kept some characters. Let me push myself in here. This is driving me crazy. I feel like I'm sitting upright. Okay. So, I kept some characters that I wanted to talk about that I'm going to keep and try out a little bit here, and I think it's going to potentially help us. Obviously, we're keeping War Priest. She's a rare right now. I was able to get a Spirit Host, started working her up, level 19. I kept Crusader and Brute. I kept a copy of Brute, and the reason I kept a copy of Brute right now is that he has the strong version of Poison on his basic, 50% chance, so possibly that could help us out in Clan Boss. And then he attacks one enemy and has a extra 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit on a 2-turn cooldown, but whatever. That basic is really what I was looking for Poison in the Clan Boss. Then I got a Death Hound, who is a common, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to keep any commons. But his kit isn't bad. Now, I'm kind of interested to work on him. He attacks one enemy, will ignore shield and block damage buffs. Will ignore defense if this attack is critical. And then here, attacks one enemy, places a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense. So it's on a 2-turn cooldown. So, make a whole team of poisoners to start. So we'll go there. Squire, he's one of the last food I was leveling up. And then Outlander. Outlander it's kind of funny because I got him later last night, and then today Jake Giggs posts a video about Outlander in Fire Knight 20. But he's got a pretty good kit. Attacks one enemy 2 times on his basic, and then he attacks all enemies with a 50% chance of decreasing turn meter by 30% on a 3-turn cooldown. So he could be crowd control because he does have a 3-turn cooldown AoE, and then he's got a 2-time attack. So yeah, I was going to talk about Outlander, but Giggs beat me to it. So that's all I had kept. And what I am doing here is we have 2 Ancients. We got 2 Ancients from missions, and we're going to pull those here pretty soon. And on our missions, you know, our challenges, it is what it is. We're really just kind of blowing through with when we have the characters to knock them out. And on our missions, we have to equip a rare attack champion with 6 offensive artifacts. So when I get one of those, I'll put it on. And, you know, we've completed 1 so far. I want to get these done, obviously, but I'm not going to break the bank to get these done. That way we can kind of do them together and learn them as we go. So that is what it is. So yeah, so far I've been having, you know, okay, didn't sink a lot of abundant amount of time, just kind of leveled up as far as I could get. Now in my market, I did, and I don't know if this is what you should do or not, but I did go down and I purchased all the markets I could get to. And I'm going to actually finish off my market because as a free-to-play player, you can get Ancient Shards out. Well, any player. You can get Ancient Shards out of here, Mystery Shards out of here. We can get sometimes there's decent gear that drops in here. So coming down and opening up my market, for me, is one of the most beneficial things for me. And then I'm going to probably save up and unlock my mine. I don't think I'm going to need any masteries right away. And then after I get my mine unlocked, then I'll start working on this. And if you're unfamiliar with the mine, every 4 hours and 48 minutes, it produces 1 gem. At 5, it's full. And then you can upgrade it 3 times, and it's like 1,500 gems to get through the whole thing. And it will, if you're an everyday player and you like this game, it's well worth it because it takes about 6 months, I think, to pay itself off. And then everything after that is straight profit. But that's what I like to do there. Great haul. Don't really have enough to really do much of anything. We need 50. I've been going here and there on the arena. And I'm going to start accuracy in magic because I have Kale. So that's what I'm going to do there. And my sparring pit, I don't have a champion in there. We'll put one in there. Let's put Outlander in there. We can always pull them out. So yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. I haven't done really any of the missions. We just got in here. I am going to jump onto Kale, and we're going to pop in those. As you can see, I've been farming crit rate, so I'll go through those and get rid of the ones I don't really think we need. And we're going to put these gloves on. That'll give us a full lifesteal set, so that'll be extremely cool and extremely solid. So let's go ahead and upgrade this to 8. Take care of that daily mission as well. So I hope everybody had a good day today. Spent most of my day writing fork truck daily inspection logs. So that was uber fun. So yeah. And yeah, I know you're jealous. So we're going to put that on, 4-star gloves, and, you know, it was kind of funny too yesterday. Jay Giggs made a really good starter guide for Raid. So, like Keystone Brews, he was like, oh, I'm kind of nervous. That's a really, really good guide, and you should get over there and check it out. And one of the things which made me feel better is the starting gear you get for lifesteal. He still pretty much has on his Kale at this point, so it makes me feel a lot better. Defensive ring, attack, defense, yeah, whatever. We're going to put that on because it's a ring. And I also went through, I forgot to tell you, I also went through and did dungeons. I was able to get up to 3 here, 3 here. I think 3 on all of them except for Force. Yeah, oh no, I got through Force. Magic, okay. And Minotaur's Labyrinth, I was able to get through 5. I was just trying to build up points for that tournament. I was only able to get through 2 on Ice Golem. Spider's Den I haven't tried yet, and I'll get to that. Dragon's Lair I got up to 3. And Fire Knight I haven't tried yet, so that's on the goal for tonight and tomorrow before the next video, so we'll see how we're doing there. So what I am focusing on now is we are going to pull these shards. We're going to see what we get, and then we're gonna kind of start building a comp for the clan boss, which we're still gonna get slaughtered, but I think that could help out. And yeah, but it's all dependent on what we get here. So we're gonna start off with some mystery shards. 10 of these babies, fingers crossed. Jaeger, Warboy, a Deathhound. Hey, that's a book. Okay. Jaeger, he does something. Oh, decrease speed to 1 enemy and 1 enemy with a freeze debuff. Okay. And this guy does, he attacks 1 enemy. Great, thank you. And then here, he attacks 1 enemy and has a 15% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn on a 3-turn cooldown. So I leveled up one of him for food. So let's go back and pull the rest of our mystery shards. Bandit. Decreased defense. Weak version, but still decreased defense, and that's all he does, so could be worse. Another bandit. Lurker. Poison. Weak version of poison. Alright. Frostskin. 1 enemy, 20% chance, 30 when booked to freeze. Fully depletes a target ally's turn meter and heals all allies equal to % of the lost turn meter. That is terrible, no thank you. Hey, another Deathhound. We're gonna book that up. And Warboy. Provoke. He is a defense-based champion. Do you think you think they could have thought of a better name than Warboy? I mean, come on, Polarium. What are you doing to me? Warboy. So, we're going to go on to the Ancients here. We are going to keep these fingers crossed. Okay, Marquise. I talked about her before. She is interesting. Attacks 1 enemy has a 25% chance of placing the decrease attack debuff. Her ascended skill here is she attacks all enemies, has a 35% chance of placing the weak version of weaken, and deals extra damage to enemies with weaken. And then she has attacks 1 enemy with a 75% chance to freeze them. She does have defense and fraction crypts, but whatever, it is a rare. So we can put her to use. I mean, she's not going to be game-changing for us really at all. Weaken could help out. And some freeze, I guess, for maybe some crowd control, but all in all, she'll be fed eventually. Last one. Here we go. Another rare. And, oh god, Gladiator. So, we didn't get anything account changing, so that's good. But Gladiator attacks 1 enemy 2 times, 30% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. If the target's turn meter is more or exactly 50% full. Has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decrease speed debuff. So, yeah, you want him to be slow, apparently. Attacks 2 times at random, 80% chance to stun. And then he attacks all enemies on a 4-turn cooldown. And he's an attack-based champion. So, yeah. We didn't get much. So, we're going to continue our strategy here. And you know, we might be able to find spots for these people. I mean, it's definitely not the end of the world. We picked up a bandit and a pikeman today. That's right, pikeman. Freeze debuff. And Ogren tribe. We got a Frostskin. You know, in the back of my mind, I was so hoping for Grunch Killjoy. Because he's not like a game changing epic at all, but we could just max him out and use him. I want to use this guy really bad. So, yeah, that's who I was hoping for. But again, you know, not getting hopes up for anything. And then we have. Who else did we get? Yep, we got our Marquise. Could be worse with that one, I guess. We picked up Lurker. And where's Night Revenant? Gladiator. So yeah, kind of garbage. So what we have here is, let's go into Clan Boss. I was able to up my Clan Boss 2 keys at 320. Now I was using Kale, War Priest, Crusader, Sniper, and then Brute. Oh, before we could do this, we gotta go back into the tavern. Upgrade some skills. Not touching that. Alright, we got his cooldown on his poison move to 2 turns. So that is huge. And we do have him level 20. So this is the old Clan Boss team. I'm thinking we're gonna try it out and we're gonna see how we do. War Priest eventually, when she gets a little stronger, we'll put her in there. But we have poison on the basic from Brute, some survivability, poison on a 2-turn cooldown, assist attack, and then poisons. But again, he's only level 5, so I don't know how well we're gonna do with that. So here we go. Just wanted him to get in, to be able to land those poisons. But pretty much my whole team dies there. Eventually I want War Priest to eat that stun. But we're just having fun with this right now. 171, not too shabby. So that puts us at 483. Alright, we're getting a novice chest tomorrow. Oh, we just picked up another one. So let's go back out. Let's check out the tavern. Or champions. Brute, we got just some accuracy gear on. I just want to make sure, even though I got 1-star gear on these people, I'm not upgrading it really much at all. War Priest, yeah. So that was 171. I don't have another aura. Can we get lightning in a bottle real quick? No. Preacher. Decrease attack. Alright, so let's go back into Clan Boss. The only other aura I have is Spirit Host. I don't really think that's going to make much of a difference. But let's try it out. We do have to block debuffs. But yeah, that didn't work out very well. We're not much off. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm rolling with right now. And you know, you could get like an outlaw monk and we could put him in there. Now, faction wars, we have high elves. We could take in our double Jaegers. That's not going to get us very far. And Dark Elves. Alright, we might be able to pull something off. We might be able to beat the first level of Faction Wars with this. With Kale. Yeah, we can beat it with Kale. Well, maybe. And... well, now we can grind that or farm it and get some soul stones and some glyphs. Sure, so I'll do that off camera. Are those the only two open today? Ooh, Lizardmen, I don't even think we have one. Yeah, okay. But make sure you're checking that every day, because even if you can only get the first level, get the first level. Now, in Arena, defense I switched up. We are running Spirit Host, Crusader, Kale, and War Priest right now. You know, nothing extremely crazy in there. Ooh, Bogwalker would be a good one to pull this early. And again, I'm not like... oh, I forgot to put Spirit Host in on offense. Whoops. Ouch. Oh, she's gonna revive. Oh, thank goodness. So yeah, you know, a lot of manual gameplay right now, but that's okay. So there is, let's make it work. We're making work what we got. So yeah, what my plan to go into tomorrow is we're gonna continue to level up Kale, right? We have some... we got some new champs, which I don't want to sink too much into, but they could be definitely beneficial, so we'll get up some Marquise, especially for this defense aura. I think it, what was it, Faction Crypts though? And, you know, we'll get up Gladiator. And I'm going to pull some Mystery Shards. I'm going to level up these and turn them into 2 stars. So, yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to just grind it out. And, you know, I have not tried the last level of this campaign. Since I made him 4-star. So we'll see how we do there. And we did okay with the waves. It was when we got to the boss, which sucked. Oh, we gotta get through that level. Oh, the bomb went off. We got him in lifesteal though this time around too. I didn't have the full lifesteal set. So maybe just want a 1-star. I hate this stage because it's wrong affinity. Good God. Oh, come on, War Priest. if he doesn't freeze us. There we go. One more hit. Just got by that one. Alright, so we're going to continue to plow our way through there. Some brews that'll help. Awesome. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it right there. So that is what we're working on going forward. The ancients really weren't anything super special, but that is what I got. So thank you for all the kind words that were said over Discord and DMs and everything about this series. And if there's anything you kind of want to see me dig into a little bit more, but we are only really day 2 onto this account, and that's where we sit. So I'll keep working on it tonight and tomorrow. With that being said, if you're just finding me for the first time and you like what you're seeing, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications, all that good stuff that goes along with it. For all my XMG family members out there, you know I love you. See you in the next one. I'm out.